Hi guys, DJ Jack back with you here once again with another video. And in this video, I real quick wanted to do a quick talk about Disney. And after their earnings call yesterday, Bob Iger has made some pretty interesting decisions. And, you know, he's all about money because he's a business guy and all. And, yeah, let's get into the topic now. So, today there was an article that came out that Bob Iger was actually considering, since thanks to the Disney bundle and ESPN being combined into Disney Plus next year, and this year they just launched Hulu in the Disney Plus, they're talking about Bob Iger possibly wanting to make a bundle deal with Netflix and maybe Max. I just don't think this is the right thing for Disney to do. I know Bob Iger is a money guy. He's a business guy, so he's all about the money. He's going to see what happened, what he wants to try different things, and this is why something like a bundle would be something he would make, a deal he would make. But I just feel like every streaming service needs to be their own thing. Disney shouldn't go in. Bob Iger shouldn't go and make deals with. I just don't think it's the right thing. I think Disney is fine the way it is, but Bob Iger is real. I know Disney is suffering with a lot of money, but them getting more involved with making deals and bundles with other streaming platforms that aren't Disney related, I don't think it's the right move. But maybe you guys might like it. Who knows? Other topic. Starting in June, parts of the world of the nation and the world are gonna get password sharing is gonna crack down on Disney Plus. There was an article that came out today that part of the world will get it in certain countries will get it in June, and then the whole entire world will get cracked down on password sharing starting in September, they said. I was reading an article that said parts of it will happen in June for parts of different countries, and then I also saw that in September it's going to be fully active around the world. Everyone's going to have password. If you share a Disney Plus account or with Hulu in another house that's with someone else's account, you will not be able to share it anymore. You will have to, like Netflix did. They're gonna take away password sharing, so you're gonna have to get your own account or not pay for Disney Plus at all. Sadly, that's where Disney is going. They said it was gonna be a couple of years, but this is the year they said it's gonna be in June, and now they're gonna say it's gonna happen for half the countries in June, and then it's gonna happen fully in September. They said is what the article said. But there was things that said in March it was going to happen. So, and we're already in March, it didn't happen. So who knows if it's going to happen in June? Who knows if it's going to happen in September? But that's what Iger says. So we don't know what happens. We know until we see it, until we see the thing happen. So all I'm going to say. Besides that, that's all I have really to share about on my channel this evening. Also want to, real quick, share with you guys. I found a new radio station. Well, it's an iHeart radio station. I mean, it's not really, well, it's on FM. It's not on FM. It's on AM, but there is its own channel too. If you want to listen to your smart speaker, or if you want to use the iHeart Radio app, listen to the Real Oldies Channel, or not the Real Oldies Channel. That's the Real Oldies Channel, or Real Oldies 1470. It's what it is in Allentown, but it's an AM station because it's called 1470. Real Oldies. It's an iHeart station, but it also has its own channel on the iHeart Radio app, and you can also ask Alexa play the Real Oldies from iHeart Radio, and she'll play it for you. And it plays you 60s, 70s, and some 80s. It will mix in some 80s too. Like it says, it's the Real Oldies of the 60s and 70s, but it will also get a lot of 80s in there as well. So you'll get to hear originally same format you used to hear on Oldies 98, and the same format you used to hear on Oldies XL that is kind of replacing my Oldies XL now because Oldies XL shut down. But still, just saying, the Real Oldies is a great way to keep the real radio alive and bring back real radio, like the Real Oldies back. Only place you can really hear them besides today most radio stations, oldie stations, are focusing on the 24 to 54 audience, which, I'm sorry, but that's not, 90s are not oldies. Even though you can say all you want, 90s are oldies. No, they're not. They're not oldies. I'm sorry. 90, yes, 1990 might have been 34 years ago, but still not considered oldies to me. I consider oldies are really 80s, 60s, and 70s. 90s now are considered oldies, and maybe 2000s, early 2000s for people like my age, but for me, who's a real music guy, 90s and 2000s are not oldies. Sorry. You're talking to a real oldie guy here, who is true oldies music guy. You will not listen, you will not say 90s or oldies, but if you're a real music guy who I am. But besides that, hit that subscribe button. We'll talk soon.